It's getting fun in Major League Baseball. When I think baseball and I think fun, I think Jim Bowden, our world champion general manager. Jim, let's start in the NL East. Good division race. Look, it's the old parable. I don't have to beat the bear. I just have to beat you, right? I mean, in the land of the blind, one-eyed man is king, however you want to say it. Mets are not good, but they're in first place. But now the Phillies right behind them. They're about to start a series. What are you seeing in this division?
Yeah, look, this is a three-team race, and while everyone is focusing on the Mets and the Phillies, I think everyone should be focusing on what we're watching with the Atlanta Braves. You look over the last 30 days, the Braves pitching staff has been far superior than both the Mets and the Phillies. In fact, their team ERA over that time period is a 3.24 ERA compared to the Mets and Phillies, whose ERAs are both 4.9. Now, the Phillies are on a winning streak, and they can score some runs, and Bryce Harper all of a sudden has become an MVP candidate, and the Phillies have become an absolute huge story here because they've been producing runs, in fact, 136 runs over the last 30 days here. But, you look at the Mets, there's no Jacob deGrom, that really hurts. There's no Francisco Lindor, that is hurt. And Michael Conforto somehow is still hitting under 200. And they don't expect to get deGrom or Syndergaard back until September. And we don't know if that's early or mid-September or if at all. So we're going to have a great race here. But you got to pay attention to Atlanta because Alex Anthopoulos, the GM of the Braves, did a great job at the deadline, right? He traded for 4 outfielders to help replace Ronald Acuna is out for the year with an injury, and Marcell Ozuna, who has been suspended with legal issues. But that pickups that he made gives him a lot of mixing and matching that's going to work here. And the pickup of Richard Rodriguez to help the bullpen is significant. And that pitching staff right now is better than the Mets and the Phillies, and you got to pay attention to that. All 3 of these teams can score runs. There's no doubt about it. Atlanta's been really good, though, defensively, especially up the middle. Albies and Swanson have been putting on a show on a nightly basis there for the Braves. So, EK, look, bottom line, it's going to be a race to the end. Certainly injuries are hurting the Mets. And this Philadelphia Mets series, this is going to be huge because Philadelphia has all the momentum. The New York Mets don't, but this is their chance head-to-head. To face it, in the meantime, Atlanta is going to be able to pick up ground if the Mets and Phillies beat each other up. So it's going to be a fun week, no doubt about it, in the National League East.
And to back up what you're saying, our sports line projections, to win the division, Mets 19%, Phils 28%, Braves 53%. According to Sportsline, to win the division. All right, now let's go over to the AL. It's not really division. It's more wild card, where right now you sort of look and go, Yanks have had COVID issues, but the new additions from the trade deadline have really been helping out. They are 1 game behind the loss column behind Oakland. Toronto's right there. Seattle's right there. The Red Sox are ice cold. What about the AL wild card?
Yeah, okay, so let's kind of break down both the Blue Jays and Yankees really have been on fire for about 30 games. And over that period, the Yankees actually have the best record in baseball over that time period. What I like about the Yankees and Blue Jays is they're both pitching, right? Yankees ERA 3.42 over that span. Toronto 3.45, neck and neck. Toronto's offense has been better over that time period, scoring 120 runs to the Yankees 98, but that's before Anthony Rizzo and Joey Gallo put on the pinstripes, which to me brings the Yankees offense now right there with Toronto. You saw Joey Gallo tonight hit that home run to right field, had 3 extra base hits in the game. He and Rizzo are going to make a difference in this lineup. They are going to score runs, and both of these teams can pitch. Toronto picking up Jose Barrios and Brad Hand at the trade deadline certainly has helped, and the Yankees have gotten some help from unexpected people like Cortez, who pitched well again tonight, which has been a big plus. On the other side with Boston, who's been so good all year and have beaten up on the Yankees head-to-head, but last 30 games, their ERA is 5.06. Now, they're going to get Chris Sale back this week. He's got to step up and be big for them. The offense has to continue to be consistent, but when they did nothing at the deadline, that was permeated through the clubhouse. They felt it. I mean, Kyle Schwarber was your big pickup, a couple of middle relievers. That was it. While the Yankees got Rizzo and Gallo and Toronto got Barrios and Hand. And that momentum completely shifted here. And then quietly, Oakland's in that other division, right? And they're 61-48. They got a 1-game lead in the loss column, the Yankees and Toronto. Their schedule is going to be easier because when they go down the stretch, they're not going to have to play all those American League East teams. But here, bottom line is, I'm not going to be surprised, DK, at all if we see Toronto, the Yankees, and Tampa all make the playoffs and Oakland and Boston goes home, that won't surprise me one bit.
There you go, breaking it down, doing what he does. It's a lot of fun to have him on the program. If you ever get a chance, it's a terrific night to watch a game with him, our world champion general manager.
Want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis. No yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.